So while I'm waiting for my rinse water to get up to temperature for my first enlargement, because I've done in my previous video I've done the contact sheet for 2 rolls of 24 exposure film. I'm using Kodak Color Plus 200. It says Color Plus on the box, but on the canister itself it says Kodacolor 200, so I suppose Kodacolor is better, isn't it? And the great thing was, it was only £1 a roll from Poundland in Barrow, of all places. So, like I say, while I'm waiting for the water to get up to temperature, I've been using the this new Rollei Digibase Mono Kit RA4 chemicals. There's just basically 3 components. You've got your colour developer, which takes 865 mils of water, and the bottle, which is 110 mils of colour developer, and then you add 25 mils of the starter. It actually says 28 mils on the bottle, but what's 3 mil amongst friends? So you just chuck the whole lot in there, mix it up, and get it up to temperature. And the bleach fix, 750 mils of water and 250 mils of the bleach fix. The great thing about it is it's just those 2 chemicals, and it takes 45 seconds to do the developer, which I thought was a bit unusual, but as you can see it's worked, and 45 seconds for the bleach fix. But like I said, I couldn't find out anything on the internet about it, and it didn't come with any instructions. So what I did was I did a 5-minute pre-rinse, pre-wash in 250 mils of water at 38 degrees C in the Jobo, or Jobo, and then I drained water, timed 45 seconds, poured in the developer, timed 45 seconds, poured out the developer at 35 seconds, and drained it basically for 10 seconds, and then poured in the bleach fix and timed that for 45 seconds and drained out the bleach fix at 35 seconds. So that gives you a 10 second drain, and then did 6 washes of 30 seconds each in the wash water, which is what I'm waiting for to warm up for the enlargement. So if you can't find anything on the Rollei Digibase RA4 Mono Kit, this looks like here is the only place you will find that information, and it's for you, free of charge. See, normally I'd charge £50 an hour, but I'm giving you that information for nothing, my friends. So I'm using Fuji Crystal Archive luster paper, 8x10. Once again, there was no instructions with that either, so I hazard a guess at 5 seconds. Stopped the lens down to f11, and I used 70 on the yellow and 50 on the magenta, nothing on the cyan. And then I developed that in the doodah. Where are we? I exposed it for 5 seconds, and then how long did I actually do? Oh yeah, and then I did it for that. Yeah, come on. I'm getting all confused here. And then developed it in the Rollei Digibase. So there you go. I'm getting ready for my enlargement. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea in a bit. Make sure you dry your drum. I'm using a 2840 Jobo drum. That will take a 4 5x7s, 2 8x10s, 1 12x9.5, 1 14x11, and 1 16x12. Which is a surprise, because on the Jobo site it doesn't mention about the 16x12, but on the side of the tub it clearly says it does. So there you go. Very good book, which I wouldn't have been able to do this without. is Michael Langford's Darkroom Handbook, and there's a section here on making a negative positive contact sheet. So that's where I got the, without this I wouldn't have been able to do it. I've done plenty of black and white, but and there's no end of information on black and white, but there's obviously all the different kits, different colour kits vary. You know, there's no standard to work to, but so I just thought, right, Michael Langford, he must know what he's talking about. So that's what I did. Lens at f11, timer at 5 seconds, and he said try a 70 yellow, 50 magenta, or as directed on the paper packet, but there's no directions on it. So I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and get over the shock of having actually done my own colour exposures. And they are in focus, it's just the camcorder's not. Silly iPhone. Ah, there we go, see, just to prove it. That's a picture of the YMCA, which is now closed down, dilapidated, but quite a nice building in Whitehaven. Get it to focus, come on, you silly thing. Good old iPhones, eh? And there you go. So I'm going to have a cup of tea and then I'm going to do an enlargement and then we'll have a look at that.